Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back with more OceanBlock2. This time, we don't need a guide in our inventory, and I don't want it in the system. So let's dump it down here. This time, we're going to ignore our power problems, because I don't think we're going to need to process any more resources yet, but that is something looming over our heads for the foreseeable future. But we're going to dive into Ars Nouveau and build the enchanting apparatus so we can make an echo shard. So as you can see, it is pretty simple to make. We just need diamond, gold, and source stone. And source stone is pretty easy to make. You just need, there's a block in here somewhere. There it is. You just need you just need any type of stone and a source gem. And a source gem just takes an imbuement chamber, which takes lapis. So it's all very simple. We do need these planks, though. That's a problem. That's a problem. Because as you could see, we never found the magical trees. Now that is a problem. There's no magical trees in here either. Okay, so that's going to be an issue. Now it said they're in the lava dimension. Or create one. Using actually additions. Take a crimson fungus and use this machine. Well, luckily we have that machine right here. But sadly, I don't know how this works. So let's see here, go back in here, click in here. Because it just says atomic reconstructor, partial exchanger, crimson fungus makes one. Wait, this is the right machine, right? Atomic reconstructor. Yes. Crimson fungus. Which you can make with any red mushroom and throw it into that spirit fire over there. I think I have some red mushrooms. If I don't... Wait, what is that? No. Oh, we have a crimson fungus. Cool. Okay, so do I right click this? No. Hold a redstone torch to toggle. How do we use this machine? It needs power. So let's grab our battery. Let me grab the other battery to swap it out. That way I have something charging. And input on the bottom, go in, perfect. Okay, where does the power go in on this thing? Ooh, cool. Do it again. Alright, cool, that easy. We should probably put a lever on this, because I think it's just going to keep blasting until the ends of time itself. Okay, cool. Do we have blocks? We do have blocks. Let's block it off like that, just so if I leave it on accidentally, I don't shoot myself. But now we have the blazing tree, which means we need the wood. So let's go ahead, come over here. And do a little dance. I'm sorry, buddy. You're okay. Alright, that should be enough. Now with this wood, we can complete this one, finally. Which means the only thing left is the garden cloche and attached to my soul. But now we can make the... Should probably save all of this. Source gem. Okay, we need this. We need that. Bam. Don't need this stuff. Alright, return. So we need this. Oh, wrong spot. Meant to do there. So now we can make this imbuement chamber. Now that we have the imbuement chamber, we need, I can't see. We need the source stone. And I have used Ars Nouveau before, so I'm a little bit aware of what we need. So we need to place this here. I must feed my goo. Okay, so now we need to give this source. So where is the Ars Nouveau? Here it is. And it wants us to make the spell book first. Not that expensive. Let's unlock that, get the experience. So we need a spell of the book variety. We don't have any of this? Are you serious? Thought I had... There we go. Leather. One book. One shovel. One pickaxe. One regular axe. One sword. One spell book. Create your first spell. Create your first spell by holding it in your hand and press C. Self. Self-harm. Okay, never mind. Projectile. Break. Brick break. Create. Hooah. And it breaks the brick. Wow. And now to put that in my backpack and never touch. Ever again. Magical trees. Imbuement chamber. Oh, do we already have some source gems somewhere? Now that I think about it, we might. Oh, we do. Cool. We have 4 source gems. So we just need some stone to make source stone. Okay, so now that we have the source stone, what is this stuff? Glyphs. Restoring mana. Ah, this is what we need. This is the stuff. Transferring source deposits. Enchanting apparatus. We need 4 arcane pedestals, which needs more of these gems, so maybe I shouldn't have used all of them. Okay, so how do we get source? Source is the power of Rs. A lot of blocks and recipes require source to function, which means we'll need both a way to store it and a way to generate it. To generate source, you'll need to use a source link. There are many different types, each with their own ways of drawing out source. Storing source is easy. Place a source jar near any source link and it will slowly fill up over time. So we need a source jar. Source jar. Ah, creative source jar. Perfect. ME source jar. What? We can fill it with ME. Okay, 1 source jar. And then let's see. Volcanic, agronomic, vitalic, mycelial, and alchemical. So I'm assuming lava, plants, things that are alive. Mushrooms. Alchemical. By consuming potions from potion jars. Oh, cool. Okay, let's go ahead and make this vitalic, which you need 2 of these source gems. How are you supposed to make the source gems without the source? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Let's see, we will need lapis. Source jar. How much? Crafting source gem. Add a source nearby to increase craft speed. Okay, so it's slowly working. That's good. Tattered tomb for documentation. I ain't reading all that, boss. Okay, so let's see. Generate source by consuming nearby burnable items like coal or logs that are either dropped into the world or placed upon pedestals. Using archwood logs will give a bonus to amount of source generated, with blazing archwood generating the most. As this source link produces source, it generates heat as well. This will cause stone blocks within a 3x3 area to turn into magma and eventually lava. Oh, I'm getting a call. 1 second. And I'm back. It was my father. So let's see. I want to expand. I want to build like an Ars Nouvelle island instead of just cramming it all like over here like I did with that one. Let's grab some cobblestone. That way we can build out. And let's see. We're going to need a builder wand. Because we need to wait for this stuff to make our source gems. Bam. We're going to need a couple. So let's expand out this way. Here's good enough. Then we're going to go out this way, the same amount. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see, that's 1, 6, 6, 13. So we need to click this 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we got a big square. Then if we need more room, we'll just expand outwards. We'll move our source jar. We'll put it, let's see, because it said like 3x3, so we could put like 1 here, and then we just need the jar like here, right? Okay, so let's see, agronomic. Generate source from crop or tree growth within 15 blocks. You get bonus from major loom, sourceberry, or archwood trees. The source that is created will output to a source jar within 5 blocks. No, you cannot bone meal crops to speed up making source. Vitalic, either from mobs dying nearby or nearby animals breeding. It can also generate source passively from nearby baby animals. Generates moderate amount of source from nearby food, with a bonus depending on the overall nourishment of food, with sourceberry food generating more than non-magical foods. The source link will also convert grass or dirt in the 3x3 below it into mycelium and will grow mushrooms around it if the space is empty. You can feed it by using nearby pedestals. And then this one is with the potion jars. Yeah, all of these don't sound good. Like they all sound like I need to do a lot of extra work. But the volcanic one sounds the easiest. Just put in logs. Where's my bucket? so we'll make the lava one first. Let's see here. Volcanic. Bucket of lava required. Let's see, and it said within 5 blocks, so 1, 2, wait, it said within 5, right? Generate source. Huh, it doesn't say. This is the only one that says 5 blocks, right? Yeah, the source that is created will output to a source jar within 5 blocks of it. Okay, so let's see here. This one, you consume burnable items like coal or logs. Let's grab our coal. I like that one just because we constantly produce coal, so there's really no cost to using it. And it's working. Cool. We probably will have to change the floor because it will convert to lava. Well, the lava, it turns into magma blocks, and then the lava will come, touch the water, and turn into obsidian. So that's probably fine. Okay, we do need to make this one. So we need a glistering melon slice. Let's see, watermelon. No. Ooh, we do have the gold nuggets in there. Grab some watermelon. Bookmark it. One of those. One of these. Put this one over here. So a whole stack turned into that much. Once it's still going, but that's very expensive. Okay, now we can transfer the source around. We need a source relay, which takes a block. Luckily, it only takes 4. So let me wait for this one, because now that we have this right here, I should be able to move it over and it'll go faster. Let's see, where are my torches? Don't have torches, I do have a shroom light. Very slow. Okay, so now I should be able to put it like here. Much faster. Okay, let's go ahead and craft. Not that one. Not that button. We want this. And it's taking a lot of gold to craft all that stuff. Luckily we have a bunch of gold in here. Okay, got a relay. If you need to transfer source, you'll need to make relays. Use the Dominion wand. You can tell the relays to pull from specific jars and transport the source into other source relays and source shards for storage. To pull source from source jars, right-click on the jar with the Dominion wand, and then right-click on the next jar or relay you want to transport it to. Relays only work up to 30 blocks away. To clear the connections, use the wand. Okay, what is a Dominion wand, and can I craft it right now? We need an enchanting apparatus, which we can make now. We do need 4 of these pedestals. So we need more of those blocks. We're going to need some more coal as well. Let's see, I tried a stack of coal. Let's try a stack of coal blocks. Yeah, that is way faster. Okay, it looks like the coal blocks are way more efficient. Let's see, we need 4 of these. That should be enough. Quest is done. Goes up to rituals. The enchanting apparatus. Arcane core. What is that? Pedestal platform core. The enchanting apparatus is basically the ritual table of ours. It uses nearby items placed on arcane pedestals to create new items, make enchantments, or upgrade mage armor later on. To function, the apparatus needs an arcane core placed underneath it. It also needs several arcane pedestals placed within 3 blocks from the apparatus. The number of pedestals needed depends on the recipe. Some recipes also require source, which means you'll need source blocks placed within 3 blocks as well. So let's see, what are some recipes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we might as well do 8 of those right now. Which means we need more wood, more stone, more of the other stuff. So let's see, if this island is going to be where we generate the source, then we want another island where we actually process all the stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab my wand. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11. Okay, so arcane core is going to go in the middle. Enchanting apparatus goes over here. And then it said the source jars are within 3 blocks, so I think it's like this, right? 2, 2, 2, and 2. Because then that lets you put one here in those corners as well. And yeah, we're gonna need more jars. Because I envision you want to have like a jar next to each one, and then you want to have it sent to the relay, and then sent to some other storage for that. Yeah, now you can make the Dominion wand, which needs 2 of these, a stick and a gold ingot. So stick, gold, and those. So you do stick. Oh no, stick is in the middle. Stick. The arcane core must be aligned with the base of the enchanting apparatus. One, 2, 3, stick. Ta-da! The Dominion wand is the wrench of Ars Nouveau. It has several important uses. First, this wand can be used to configure the transfer of source between blocks. For example, you can use this to direct the flow of source from a source relay into a specific source jar. Just use the wand on the block you'd like to take source from, and use it again on the block you'd like to transfer to. You can clear the selection by sneak using the wand. And then it shows some other stuff. This is actually useful for farming amethyst geodes. You can perform this thing, and then he can convert blocks of amethyst into that. The only issue is you need a budding amethyst just to perform the ritual. Okay, but now that that is done, that was all required just so we can make the Echo Shard. So now we need Skulk, 2 quartz dust, our dimensional shard, and amethyst. So amethyst, dimensional shard, we need Skulk, and quartz dust. Skulk, and then 2 dust. Did it say Certus quartz dust or just any dust? Quartz dust specifically. I believe I can put it into an inscriber to make it into dust, right? No. Luckily we do have a machine that can do it. And how much will we need? So this will make the Echo Shard. Echo Shards are used in this Enderic lens. Not used there. Use it for the Skulk Goo. So we're gonna need at least 3. But now we can craft 1. And then this crafting recipe, Skulk, dimensional shard, dust, and then the amethyst in the center. So Skulk, shard, dust, amethyst. Ta-da! And now we have 2, so we need to craft 1 more. I was hoping it was going to give us some more, but we were unlucky. Let's see, we're going to need more Skulk. Skulk. Oh, dimensional shards, that's what we need. Takes just 1 of everything. Okay, Skulk, dimensional shard, quartz dust, amethyst. Okay, so now that that's done, we want to make Skulk Goo, Shadow Pulse Goo, but you need 2 Ender Stars, and an Ender Star needs Ender Crafting, needs another star, which of course means one thing. We must kill the Wither. Withering Soul, what is that for? Craft Ender Stars using the Ender Crafter. Ender Ingots, Ender Tables. I've never even used this mod before, by the way. But I do know another star is only obtained from the wither. But I don't believe I have any skulls. Let's see. No, no skulls in there. None in here. Yep, no skulls. No skulls that I can see. Yep, no skulls. So that means I'm gonna have to hunt some wither skeletons to get them to drop. Luckily, there is a wither skeleton spawner nearby our portal, right over there, so it shouldn't take that long to get. It'll just be a little tedious, but we can make this enderic lens, which needs 1 adamant ingot, diamond and nickel. Let's craft that. 1 diamond, 1 nickel, diamond and nickel. Diamond, nickel. Am I being silly? What's going on? Oh, this is an alloyer. I am being silly. How did I... Oh, I guess I just made it manually. That's how. Or unless I have an alloyer here. Foundry. Okay, I did have it. Although that says alloyer. Oh, you use the foundry to perform the alloying. I understand. Looks like we're out of power. See if this will turn it back on. Yeah, it has water. Power's being generated. Here we go. 1, 2, and then enderic compound. In here. 1. 2 enderic compound. That. What's that? Oh, it's a sheen. Scared me for a second. Man, why is this chewing up power? At least it's still running. But yeah, this is why I keep talking about energy. Like, I need all of this stuff hooked up to one grid, and then have that grid generate a bunch of power. Now, what am I using this for? Ooh, rare loot crate. A garnet amulet. Looks like it's made with netherite as well. Increases attack damage by 10. That would make this up to 23. That's pretty good. I also found this leather belt. It's nice because it gives you more equip slots for stuff. Don't think I'm going to wear this though. Probably not. I don't know. So now we can make laser beams. Because we need to get over here. So how do you make the enderic laser? Not that expensive actually. But we'll leave that to next episode. Because I have some endermen to fight. No, not endermen. Wither skeletons. Let's go ahead and put this away. I really need to sort my inventory. I have way too much junk. Anyways, I'm your host, Amish28, and I'll see you guys next time.